Hey, what's up you guys? It's Evan. I'm back with another NBA 2K18 video. Sorry, I'm still pretty sick, so it's going to be a little hard to talk, but we got a matchup here that I think you guys are going to enjoy. We play this team that is 37-9, which is not a bad record by any means, and we are 30-0 at this point. You can see here the game is already over. We win by 10 points. I got like 35 points, 8 assists. You know, not like the way we play, not a super crazy game, just like an average game for me, just the way we play a 5-out offense. But I get this message from their small forward, GB Mill, who's a point forward sharpshooter, I think, says I'm trash. Don't really know how I'm trash when I'm dropping 35 and 8 and I average like 30 and 15, but fine, whatever. I just left it at that. I didn't respond to his message or anything like that, but we played another game and we got matched with them again. And you know what? I'd rather let my game do the talking than go back and forth messaging each other. So I'm happy we had to play again because we're certainly going to see how trash I actually am if I can't follow up that last game. We won by 10 points. It was a relatively close game for them being 37-9 and us being 30-0. Our lineup was pretty much the same as last game, you guys, but like I said, this is a new team that we have here because we're now 31-0 versus the like 60-something wins that we had on our last team. Once again, we got me running the point guard as a shot maker. We got Herbo as shooting guard as a sharpshooting defender. At small forward, we got Shifty, who's a stretch big. At power forward, we got Supreme, who's also a stretch big. And then at center, we got Josh or Rain, who is a sharpshooting rebounder. So we got a 5-wide offense here. Everyone can shoot the 3. But right here, just trying to sauce up my defender, pull back, get a wide open mid-range jump shot. And just like I said, last game I had 35 and 8. I was doing that all game long, and they could not stop me. But apparently, I'm trash, this dude says, the guy that has the ball in his hands. We're running a 2-3 zone. So really, I'm not even manning up on this dude. He tosses it up to the center, and Josh jumps at everything, I swear, and it still goes in sometimes. So that BS layup goes in. I get the ball back, and we got GB Mill trying to defend me, and what just happens? He gets his ankle snapped, and I get an easy dunk. And I'm telling you, man, this dude wanted to defend me so bad, but he cannot. It is 10-6 at this point. I got all 10 of our team's points. He's trying to defend me again. I get that BS snatchback animation, get another green light. It's easy points every time. Nobody on their team can D me up. But like I said, you guys, I didn't even reply to this GB Mill guy. He probably doesn't even know I saw this message. But all I'm thinking about this entire time is you gotta prove to this guy that you're not trash. This dude's trying to defend me. I get another wide open mid-range jump shot. I don't green this one, but it still goes in. I got 18 points at this point, and I hit Supreme for the wide open 3 in the middle, and he bangs it. We're up 21-14. As you can see, I have 18 points in the first quarter, and I have not missed a shot. But I am trash, this guy says. He's got the ball for the last possession. He passes to the stretch big, and he somehow hits a ridiculous 3-point shot. So we are only going to go into the fourth quarter with a 4-point lead. But hey, you guys, let me know, do you guys run Team Pro-Am? If you do, what type of lineups do you guys run? Are you in any of the NPBA tournaments, or are you planning on trying to qualify for the NBA 2K League? And let me know what you guys think. I only just recently realized that there's only going to be 85 spots on the NBA 2K League teams across both consoles, which is crazy. So it's only going to have the best of the best players. So it's really going to be tough to get into the 2K League for sure. And they definitely want you to be clean because I was looking through a lot of the Twitter feeds, and all I saw were all of the GMs for the 2K League teams talking about having clean streams, having clean language, not swearing, something that they could show to their grandma, stuff like that. And that's really interesting because they're pushing heavily towards kid-friendly streams because they're partnered with actual NBA teams that require professional attitudes, language, communication, all that type of stuff. You need to be a real professional in your sport. And I guess, you know, that is pretty cool that they're treating it like it's a real professional thing because it is. But like, you know, certain esports don't require you to have this sort of like upstanding, upfront, you know, clean, kid-friendly persona that you present to the public. But it is that way in this esport because we're actually connected to the real NBA franchises, which are like that with their actual NBA players. So I think that's really cool that they're pushing for that, and I think it's something that you could see in the future with other esports teams as well. If like it really gets mass popularity, and it, you know, is shown on like ESPN or something like that, you could really see a lot of people pushing for that. But anyways, here we're up by about 8 points. I got my stretch big running the fast break for whatever reason. He doesn't get rebounds. I think he honestly finished this game with 0 rebounds. But I mean, we got 2 stretch bigs and 1 plays small forward. He's basically the small forward stretch big, even though Gabe is at small forward. Right there, Gabe kind of gets his ankle took a little bit.
Yeah, that guy's a head. Good D. Oh.
But we actually got Supreme here, D'ing up the 3 really well on that snatchback animation, but it still goes in. I get the ball to Herbo. He passes it back to me for the jump shot. I get a weird animation. I find Herbo again, wide open underneath the rim. That's just what good ball movement will get you, good open shots. He tries to get another snatchback animation here on Supreme, but Supreme was not having it. We got good defense here. These guys really didn't know how to play against a zone defense, but sometimes you get some lucky 3s to go in. Like they've had a couple times, honestly, here. I get it into Josh. Josh runs back out to the paint. He hits me back in the paint, and I can't finish the and one dunk. More on that later, but we're up by 3 points here, and our stretch big is in the paint on a cut and puts up a contested layup for whatever reason. They run immediately to the fast break where they've been scoring all their points along with just scoring in the paint in general. And now we've got a 1-point game here with about 50 seconds left. Herbo hits Supreme for the 3, and he bangs it again. At this point, I think he's like 8 for 10. We got this dude again going for a snatchback. Doesn't get it because Supreme's behind him, but he runs over to the wing, or into the corner actually, and hits a 3-pointer. Now we're only up by 1 point. We got Supreme again from the left wing, hitting another 3. That's a green. 10 seconds left in the quarter here, and I get a fast break layup, and we extend our lead to 6 points going into the 4th quarter. Now only up by 4 with 4 minutes left. I find Herbo on the cut, and he finishes the layup. But like I was saying, man, sometimes they just get some lucky animations in the paint. Josh could not defend that weird post hook sort of like layup. I'm driving into the paint, and finally I throw one down and the foul. We get a 3-point play out of that. Once again, Josh kind of getting a 2-on-1 in the paint, which happens sometimes in a zone defense. We just got to adjust to that, get better at our zone defense. They finish the layup. I find Josh, who's wide open for 3, but Josh was actually lagging this game, and he does not take the shot. But he hits a wide open shifty in the corner, and he cannot finish the mid-range jump shot. So now we're only up by 3 points with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. We're still playing good perimeter defense, but he gets a wide open look there, but he just misses that. That honestly might have been a big turning point in the game if he would have tied it up. But I find Gabe again, who passes out of an open shot to Supreme, who then passes it back to Gabe in the corner, goes out of bounds. I find Josh cutting to the paint.
One more. Okay.
And he throws that one down, and he starts yelling. Now we're up by 6 points with 2 minutes left. We run a play where we get Supreme wide open at the top of the 3-point line again, and he bangs another 3-point shot. And just looking at my stats at this point, would you say 37 and 10 in the 4th quarter is trash? I mean, I guess you could. 37 and 11, how about that? As Josh bangs the wide open 3-pointer. We got Supreme here who's 8 for 10.
You got
whoa! Oh, thank God he missed that jump shot, or that could have been Supreme's career right there. But at this point, you guys, were up by 14 points. But I think Supreme felt a little disrespected by getting his ankles broke like that. I think he was a little bit upset that that dude kept trying to do snatchbacks, and he finally got some BS ankle breaker animation.
Yes,
Good D.
Look at Evan
in his D.
Oh, ow, yeah, ow, I'm
ow.
Straight disrespect.
Hell no. Supreme's funny as hell. Funniest thing I've ever met.
Dude, straight disrespect.
Great!
And after that 3, what was like an 8-point game turns into a 24-point game, and there's 5 seconds left, and I get the and one. And now we're up 27 points. Shut this team down. Game over. I finished with 40 and 14 to this GB Mill dude who said I was trash. I really wanted to invite him to the party, but I didn't. But yeah, finish 40-14. We win by 27 points. We outscore them 29-8 in the fourth quarter. And that's what should honestly happen, though. That team was only 37-9, 37-10 after we beat them the first time. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I appreciate you watching, and peace.